thought it was water droplets, and it was ice.
Yeah.
A lot of ice.
Yeah, I think our forecast is going to get rid of some of that for a while. So we're going to take the snow and the rain and the freezing rain. We had some of that freezing drizzle out there. We're going to take that out for a while. At least that's the way it appears at the moment. And really just focus on the temperatures.
Yeah.
Focus on temperatures for a few more days and warming up. So getting a little break from some of the coldest winter weather. It's been already what feels like, to me at least, a bit of a long winter as we had some cold stretches there, even in the early part of our winter forecast. Take a look at where we are right now, though. Temperatures still a little bit cooler than average for this time of year. We've got 20s and 30s in place. 24 for Bunker Hill with some snow on the ground. Temperatures into the 20s and 30s depending on where you are. And there is quite a bit of contrast from north to south as many areas to the north had that colder air sweep in during the overnight. Also have had some cloud cover today, which has kept your temperatures a bit on the cooler side, a little bit milder as you go a little farther to the south where some sunshine has helped out quite a bit. So a little bit of a contrast from north to south. As far as what to expect through the next 24 hours or so, well, those clouds, for the most part, should start to move out. Clear skies during the overnight will allow some areas to get into the teens, especially where you've already gotten a little bit of a jump start on cooling the temperatures down. Meanwhile, I think 20s are going to be more the rule from Indy and points to the south. So this is pretty typical for this time of year, not too far off from where we should be seasonally. And then tomorrow, kind of the same thing, pretty close to average for this time of year. So a seasonable forecast with maybe a few clouds redeveloping as we get into the afternoon. But high temperatures, mid-30s for tomorrow, pretty spot on for where we should be in the early part of the year. Overnight low temperatures, teens and 20s, again, depending on where you are for Friday morning. And Friday's forecast with that sunshine peeking through some of the clouds with more clouds building during the afternoon, able to warm us up just a little bit back into those mid-30s. Now, I mentioned that it's overall a pretty quiet forecast, and that includes this weekend. We will keep more clouds in the forecast for your Saturday, holding the temperatures right about where they should be, 35, 36 degrees for Saturday. A little bit milder as we get into your Sunday with partly cloudy skies expected. Again, maybe a peak or two of sunshine here and there, but overall more clouds than anything else. Of course, it's January in Indiana. We know that the clouds can pretty much stay with us for a good portion of the second half of winter. But look at this, 46. How about that for Monday? You don't like that? How about 50s? We'll do a couple of days here in the 50s with Tuesday and Wednesday in our forecast, getting us a little bit warmer. The long range forecast, when we look out about a week or maybe a little bit past a week, most of the eastern half of the country is going to be dealing with warmer than average temperatures, or at least the signal is there that looks like it's going to be more likely in the forecast. So when you look at our 7-day forecast, especially toward the end of it, you can certainly see some milder temperatures. Not a lot of precipitation in that forecast. Most days it's just partly cloudy or mostly cloudy skies. There is one isolated rain chance in there next Wednesday when our temperatures are up into the low 50s, so it will more than likely be falling as rain. Of course, we'll keep an eye on that part of the forecast and keeping the temperatures mild even into the first full week of 2026. We'll have more when we return. Stay with us.